Well, folks, it's that time of year again. Yep, as you can see by the tree behind me, you know I'm referring to the Christmas season. And don't worry, it's a fake tree. It's not going to come to life and kill me. Yeah, I've seen that one too. So I was thinking, what should I review for a Christmas film? I got thinking there are plenty of Christmas horror films out there to talk about. And so I decided, instead of reviewing one, I decided to debate something about one. And that's the controversial film Silent Night, Deadly Night. As I'm sure some may know, Silent Night, Deadly Night is considered by many to be one of the most controversial slasher films ever made. It's one of the most controversial horror films ever made, period. But that being said, I'm wondering, is it really a horror movie that much? I mean, if you look at the cover, I have the cover right here in my DVD combo pack. Yeah, I got the second one as well. I actually got all 5 of them, to be honest. I'm here to talk about the first film. Is it really that much of a horror movie? I mean, as I said, it's got horror elements in it, especially when you look at the poster. And if you see the trailer, you see a lot of the horror elements, but here's the thing. They only focus on the horror elements. They never look at the other elements that made this movie so memorable and so good. That's the drama portion, which you see plenty of in the first half of the film. I mean, take a look. It's about this 5-year-old boy named Billy, who one Christmas Eve is told a traumatic story by his catatonic grandfather, who for some reason comes out of a coma, a catatonic state for a few minutes to tell him the story. But at any rate, a man robs a nearby convenience store, murders the night clerk, and then ends up murdering Billy's parents. And Billy had to watch the whole thing happen in front of him. So really, this kid was dealt a shitty hand. It gets even worse when he got taken to a orphanage and spent 13 years there under the abusive control of the Mother Superior. And I'm sorry to say, it just looks like Billy was doomed from the get-go. Whilst his parents was raised by a horrible nun. And now when he's an adult, he ends up going on a killing spree that takes the lives of, well, results in the deaths of 10 people, including his own. It's just, I don't really consider that horrific. I mean, yeah, he did horrible things to innocent people, but that's because he was dealt a bad hand at life. Dead parents, an abusive nun who ran the orphanage he lived in. It just does not equal for a good childhood. But like I said, at one point in this film, there's a montage of Billy working at the toy store he got a job in. That, in my opinion, shows that for the first time in years, he's happy. Only for that happiness to be robbed once Christmas comes around and he ends up witnessing an employee taking advantage of another. And this ends up resulting in a massacre. Not just in the small store, but in the town they live in. I mean, not to mention the ending, where Billy is shot and killed. It's actually a tear-jerking scene watching him die. I'm not gonna lie, it's sad watching him go. Especially when you consider his last words, that Santa Claus is gone. That's sad. That's not scary. That's sad. I don't mean sad and sympathetic. I'm talking, that's tear-jerking, really. Every time I watch the film, I can't help but feel bad for Billy. Yeah, he killed people. That's because he was traumatized and was not allowed to get help for it. It's really, if you're looking for a good Christmas horror film, I would say Silent Night, Deadly Night is a good enough choice, but as I said, I don't consider it really horror. I consider it more of a drama film. So, is it really scary? There are scary moments in it. Plenty of them. But overall, I can't really call it a scary movie. It's a real tear-jerking scene about what happens when we don't really give people with mental disorders the help they need. And Billy was never able to get that help because of someone who thought their ways would work well. Oh, and one final note before I end this. Billy being denied his revenge at the end of the film, was a really big slap in the face to poor Billy. Oh, well, in the second film, his younger brother finishes up the revenge that he sought. So I kind of get to think that that was planned. They planned that. So yeah, definitely check the film out if you haven't. If you're looking for a good Christmas slasher film, it's one to check out. Though I'd probably go with the original Black Christmas more. But anyway, that's what I have to say about the film. And next time, I don't quite know what I'm really going to talk about. So until then, I thank you all, and have a nice day.